welcome to Pick a Card. Here you're going to pick your 1, 2 or 3. So focus all your energies on these cards while I cleanse these cards and cleanse my area. Which card are you drawn to? Which card has your message that you need to know? And what I'll do is in a second I'll put down what your card is in the timestamps below. So you'll find your exact reading without looking at anyone else's reading or anything like that. You don't need to watch the whole video. But if you just watch your particular reading. So we have the owl, the dragonfly or the butterfly. Which one do you feel is yours? And I'll get back to you in a second. If you chose the butterfly, we are going to be looking at this one now. This is for you. So it's heightened intuition, and we've got the High Priestess at the same time, which is saying you're not paying attention to your intuition. You're not paying attention to the signs that have been given to you. It's like maybe you're choosing to ignore it. Maybe it doesn't suit your purpose right now, but you are being given signs to pay attention, be aware. And even though you may have noticed the signs or been aware of these signs, maybe you're not listening to the signs. I feel like you're being told to listen and pay attention at this time. It may mean that there is something in your life, in your world at the moment, whether it be career, love or what have you, that needs to be brought forward, needs to be paid attention to. And I feel that this is needed at this time. There is a sense of feeling lost in some ways. I feel with this that there is a sense of you want change to happen, but you're a little bit lost at what direction to go in and how to make this work for you. It seems like there's a sense of reservation here. It's like, are you trusting yourself? Is this what you're feeling? Is this correct? I just get a sense of holding off and doubt here. We've got the Rune card, Gibo here, and this card is about exchange, sacrifice and union. And it's like, maybe there is something in your life that you know that you've got to change, you know that you've got to shift, and you instinctively know this, but for some reason you're blocking the energies, you're blocking yourself from doing this, and I just feel that you need to let this go. I do see there's a gift coming towards you from the universe. It could be in any form of abundance or happiness, of joy, but first of all I feel like there's something that you need to let go, because I feel like you're out of alignment and you need to align yourself and make yourself feel worthy in some ways, because I feel some of you are not feeling your true happy self, or there's something not quite not working for you. There's something missing, and so you're missing out on these opportunities to have this gift, to have this treasure that's coming this way. I do feel like there is someone around you who wants to help you, who wants to guide you, but I also get a feeling that this is what you have to do by yourself. You have to do this self-discovery by yourself. You have to examine all the options around you, and I feel like you have to be honest with yourself in some ways. There is a sense of, I want to say, there is a sense of being misaligned, and I think that change needs to happen, hence the butterfly charm we have here. The change needs to happen so you can go forward, because there's something missing, there's something not quite working for you, and I feel that this needs to happen. I do get a feeling, because in this picture you can see you're out of alignment, but I feel like you need to come into alignment to be able to move on, to be able to accept this gift, to be able to see the signs that are around you, to hear that intuition. I get this feeling. I also get a feeling of mourning, of loss, of not feeling happy where you are. I really do feel like you, underneath it all, underneath the surface, I feel like you're putting a brave face on things, but underneath the surface you're feeling loss of some kind, or not quite ready to move on to the next stage. But if you did, then you'd be rewarded for it. So there is a big sense of being misaligned here. There is a big sense of being out of sync in your life, and you would know what area it is in more, whether it be love, work, home life, whatever it is that you feel that there's something not quite hitting home here. I feel like you are just going to feel a little bit happier once you figure out what it is. You may even already know what it is, and I just get a sense of mourning, a sense of loss, a sense of not paying attention. And I feel this is the overall message of these cards here, is from the universe here, is that you're not paying attention, you're not looking at the signs, you are in some ways hiding behind these emotions, hiding behind these feelings that you've got here. It's like you're burying yourself away in an emotional level. And it might work for a little while whilst you lick your wounds or what have you, but I don't see it being a lasting thing. I think you're going to have to come out and face something. Again, I'm being shown like deep replenishments. The retreat card is here. It's time to look after yourself, and I feel like you've had to do this, but it's time to come out of this stage and move to the stage of self-love, because there is a sense here that you're not having the self-love, that you're not feeling that. I feel that you feel that you're not worthy of it. And, you know, this needs to change. You need to change, because the butterfly suggests transformation. It suggests change is coming in your life. And maybe this is what it is. Maybe the change is already in your life, but you're not feeling like you're ready to accept this change or accept the challenges that this change is bringing. However, if you did accept the changes, and if you were to align yourself with your higher goal, with your intentions, I do see, because this card and this card are speaking of rewards coming your way. Rewards of abundance, rewards of happiness, a gift from the universe. I feel like better things are coming to you, but you just need to come away from this stage at the moment, this unhappiness, this uncertainty in your life. I do feel that you want this change to happen on some level, but on a subconscious level, I feel you fear it as well. You're not ready for it. But know that if you did this change, if you did go down this path, I feel like you're going to be rewarded for it. So let me just pull another card just to clarify this for you. Yeah, I'm being shown that there's more out there for you. Maybe you've had a friendship breakup, or this has caused the change, but there are changes coming for you that need to happen in order for you to feel free enough to open up your heart again from loss, from feeling misaligned. And it's like, pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your intuition. It's there, it's all working for you, not against you. It wants you to move on. The universe wants you to move on, and the universe wants you to have this change, have this transition, have this movement around you that will take you to the next level, okay? The crystal ball here is actually telling and showing me that the next level is going to be much more secure for you, like friendship-wise, work-wise. You're coming to a stage, if you were to align yourself, of feeling much more aligned, much more happy within your life. I hope that helps. If you chose the dragonfly, here is your reading. We have Lagus, I've never known. Okay, so what this card speaks of at this moment is pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to ideas or the unconscious around yourself and around family matters right now. It may feel as if something is changing in this area, that you need more security, or you actually need something to come to you, like family assistance, family help, whatever it is. There even possibility of a windfall here, of sudden change. I feel like you are being directed into an area of, in your subconscious, you're waiting for these changes to happen, you're waiting for something to occur, and you can feel it's going to happen. It's crackling in the air around you. There's an anticipation around your energies at this time, and you're moving on. We've got the entrepreneur card as well, so I feel this is like with work or something, to make something more stable for your home and for your family. I do feel that this is around you at this moment. I feel like a sense of pride and being able to see ahead, being able to make the changes required, and that's why I feel like you need to pay attention to your intuition. The dragonfly itself is of growth, of leaving behind things, of new beginnings, of happiness, and this is a really auspicious time for you. You're putting everything in the right areas. I do see that this is going to work out for you, because we have the king here, who's an entrepreneur, who is someone who is steadfast, who is determined, who is driven to get what he wants. And maybe for some of you, you may be experiencing a house move or something, a change in location. Could be within the job area or something like this, because it's stating with new beginnings with the dragonfly too. release of the old energy, release of the old way. So again, with the subconscious, you're releasing things, you're letting things go, saying goodbye to them. You're moving on to the next stage, and it feels like a really, really exciting time for you, like really full of energy, really full of go get them kind of feeling, you know, that feeling of, you know, where you're going. It's just, you know that you're on the right path, and it feels it. You feel like you're on the right path. The energy is pushing you forward. We have wisdom as well. So maybe where you're going is asking you to read up on things or learn a bit what you're doing, that kind of thing. I feel like there is some learning involved in this career. Maybe it's a career change, a complete upheaval, a complete change, which is what the dragonfly is talking about, is the new beginnings, the upheaval. But it's going to bring you happiness, it's going to bring you prosperity, it's going to bring you enough to make your family life easier, more secure. And it's like you're doing this by yourself, you're making things happen. I do see you're coming into a really good time. You know, it feels so strong, so positive, and I feel like it doesn't even matter if we pull any negative cards, because this here, the energy that I'm getting from these 6 cards here is so strong. With the dragonfly, it tells me that everything is moving in the right direction for you. You are on the right path. You no longer have to doubt things or worry about things. You have family support on your side, you have love on your side, and it's all going in the right place. I see a sense of, you know where you're going, a sense of purpose, a sense of direction, and you know how to get there. You don't need any advice. Oh my gosh, we've got the unfolding rose, which is saying you've kind of pushed open boundaries, you've pushed things open, and you've now changing things up, you're shaking things up, and it's all happening for you at this time. Just feel this energy of these cards. I wish you could feel them. It's just so powerful, so strong here, and it just feels such an exciting time for you. I really do feel that you are going to be making significant changes in your life, and I feel like they've started from a feeling that you've had, that you knew that you were going in the right direction. You knew that this was going to be working out for you. Okay, there is a sense that you need to belong, a sense of you need to claim or lay status here, and I get this. I think you've had this for a long time, and this is what's causing this drive to go forward, this sense of belonging, this sense of need, the sense to prove yourself as well. I feel that you've had to do this. Maybe you've had your doubters in the past, or people that have been not on your side completely, but I feel that you've gone past this now. You've got this need for success, this need for something more, and I do see this happening. I feel that you are on the right path here, very much so. Very strong energies we're getting here. So let me just pull another card here for you. I do want to say that, you know, sometimes you may need to take a break, just to rest, just to recuperate, because I feel like your passion, your energies are going to drive you forward, but you may also find you've got burnout quicker than the rest, and maybe, you know, you don't need to have that. Maybe you know, for the long term, I think that maybe sometimes you can rest and relax a little bit. I just feel that there's more coming for you. Okay, yeah, like look after your health. This is important, because when you look after your health, everything flows nicely. There's no blocks around this. So look after your health, look after yourself, and take a break. I feel like the energy is there for you. I just feel you're coming into a very, very positive time, but it's the time that you've created, that you've made. It isn't one that's fallen out of the sky for you. This is done with intent. It's like you've laid the foundations, you knew where you're going, and you've put in the hard work to get there, and now you are going to get your rewards for it. I do see sudden swift energy movement here for you as well. It's like it's all going to take off in the most positive way. I'm not seeing any challenges around this. In fact, I feel that you will get help from people. It may even be work colleagues or people associated with that kind of environment that's going to help you, that's been watching over you, and maybe you haven't even been aware that they've been there for you, but I'm being shown they're going to make themselves known very soon. I keep feeling that you're in the right direction here, because I'm picking up on 4s and 8s. So it's like pushing you in the right place, the right energies around you. I feel like you've had your time of rest and relaxation. It's like you've put your plans in place and you've used your energy wisely. But again, I'm stressing, don't burn out. But I feel like you're very much on the right path, and it's going in the right direction for you. It just feels so good. And you've got the happiness of the dragonfly and the new beginnings, and this is prosperity that you're coming into. And I do feel this is cash, like money. But again, it's not a windfall like from the lotto or anything like that. This is something that you've earned. This is something that you deserve. This is rightfully yours. I'm not saying that lotto money is not rightfully yours, but it's not what you've earned, is it? It's something that you need to earn. And I feel that you're going to be earning this with this. I just feel it's the right energy. It's time to act now. No longer sit back and accept life. I think you have to put actions out there and put things into work. Okay, hope that makes sense. Much love. If you chose the owl, here is your reading. I'll put the owl there, Mr. Owl. We have Aglis. I don't even, Algiz. Oh my gosh, don't know how to say this. Okay, so Algiz is about protection, about defensive, about warding off anything that you find hard work or anything that you'll find taxing around you. You may find life is very hard going at the moment. You may need resilience here, like the card suggests. It's like you're carrying a heavy load and you're just, I feel like in some ways you're a little bit lost in this. It's just you feel defensive about this. You're not asking for help. I feel like you're carrying something that you could easily share with somebody, but for some reason you're keeping this to yourself. I don't feel like you, maybe you're ashamed to share your burden or give your burden out, but I'm being shown there's reasons why you're not sharing this burden, why you're not doing this, and this defensiveness or this protecting of yourself is reason enough for you. It's like you don't want to let anyone close, and because if you ask for help you may be opening the doors for people to ask questions that you don't want to answer, that kind of thing. And I feel like that's the reason why you are feeling defensive or protective of your situation, of your environment. And maybe, you know, I just feel like you are carrying a lot on your shoulders that maybe you really don't need to carry anymore. I feel like you should delegate. You should open up to asking people for help. It's not going to lower your defenses. It's not going to make you feel vulnerable. I feel like in fact it may even make you feel alive again, because I feel at the moment you're existing, you're not actually living, and I feel it's like your life is on some kind of pause button, and you need to keep take that button of pause by asking people for help, by opening up. I feel like you may need to set some boundaries around you, or you've got very, very strong boundaries that are not allowing people to come in. And I just get this feeling of you're holding it all together for some reason. You're holding it all together, and I feel like you are kind of warding people off in some ways. Whatever you're protecting, whatever you're holding back with, whatever you're not allowing people to help you with, maybe it's time you should. Because I feel you're very run down in some levels. It's like emotionally, physically, mentally. I'm being shown for someone who's very, very tired here. Their energy is tired. It's like everything's been zapped out of them. Life has zapped it all out of you. And I feel that you need to break the chain here. It's like let go and break the chain. I just feel like here, okay, it says ancestral patterns here, and maybe it is ancestral, maybe it is problems from the past coming back onto you, you know, that kind of thing. And it just feels like it's now time to maybe lower your defenses and allow people to come in to help you rewrite your future. You don't need to suffer this. You don't need to accept every piece of rubbish that gets thrown at you. Because if you want to manifest a better future for yourself, you have to remember that what you put out there is what you get back in. So you're obviously, I don't mean you're saying you want to be in this position, but you keep putting out the fact that this is acceptable, that you're accepting this and you are allowing this to happen. And it's now time to change this. It's time to shake this up. And I feel that you have to. If you've been worrying about a problem, or you've had a lot on your mind recently and you just want to know whether things are going to go in the right direction for you, I feel like if you allow yourself to open up and if you lower your defenses, I feel that the answer could be yes here. I just feel that if you break this chain, break this cycle, break this energy that's around you, because I'm getting a sense of this is pulling on you. I feel like so much weight is on you, but it's not all yours. It's not all yours. It's not all your problem. But I'm being shown here that if you break the cycle, break the chains, break the norm, your norm, then yes, you will get an answer. And I feel it will work better for you. Maybe it's time you started saying yes. Maybe it's time you started allowing things to happen that are good for you instead of mistrusting the situation. Allow trust in, because I feel that that's half the reason here. There's an awful lot on your mind, isn't there? It's like you can't let go of something, and I feel that you need to. I feel that you need to be able to let go. And I want to say, I feel like crying, because I feel like the energy is very heavy on your shoulders here. It's your burdens, but then break these chains, come out of it, snap out of it, let the universe help you, let people help you, let your friends around you help you. Because I'm being shown you have some friends around you. You're not completely alone. I feel like there is support around you if you was to say yes. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let fear stop you from saying yes. Don't let fear talk you out of doing something that you know that you would like to do. Participate in something that will be really good for you. Let's have a look. Let's see what else we've got. Okay. I feel like you are really caught up in a moment right now. I feel like a sense of heaviness around this, and I feel like no amount of support and no amount of love can help you at the moment until you decide to break the chains, until you decide to walk away. But there are options around you. Know that there are. I feel there's a lot going on in you, my lovely. And I want to say, you've got choices here and you can break the cycle. It can happen. It's just down to you. And it stems from here. Breaking that energy, breaking that cycle, reducing their protectiveness, that defensiveness that you've got around you. If you allow this to go, you will have your happier times, but you're stuck in that rut. Take the step out of it. I don't even think it's too much. It might be just a bad situation around you at the moment, but I'm being shown it's not too big a deal. I just think you're caught up in your head at this time. I want you to say yes to something. I want, as an opportunity coming your way, and I feel that you should say yes, because if you did say yes, your owl that you chose is good luck and self-actualization. So your owl is about forming better opinions of yourself, making things happen, manifesting something that's worthy of you, instead of accepting this, instead of saying, yeah, this is my lot in life, this is as good as it gets. No, it's not. It can get a lot better for you, and I know it can. I can see it is. And you are living out a self-actualization. You're self-prophesizing at the moment, so don't do it. Kind of change your thought process, change how you feel about your current situation and about yourself, and you will lift yourself up. You will lift yourself up, but you need to break away from these things. You need to take action and delegate your burdens, delegate your worries, delegate things that can be shared and can be given with love from somebody else. I feel that past conditioning is holding you back in some ways, and it's time to break that cycle. Okay, lovelies, hope you enjoyed this reading. Much love, bye. If you've enjoyed this reading, give my page a like, well, give my channel a like and a follow. I do appreciate that. And comment below. Much love, bye.